This is Into Math for second grade, Module 19, Lesson 2, Measure to the nearest centimeter. I can measure length to the nearest centimeter using a centimeter ruler. Please gather your workbook and a pencil and turn to page 476. We will start under Build Understanding. Larsa has this pencil. What is the length of the pencil to the nearest centimeter? Okay, we're going to look at the unit cubes and the centimeter ruler. How is measuring with a centimeter ruler like measuring with unit cubes? And let's take a look here. We have our unit cubes, which we know measure to 1 centimeter each. And then underneath here, we have our centimeter ruler. And if we look over at our Connect to Vocabulary, we see that a centimeter ruler is a tool used to measure the length of an object in centimeters. So we've been working with an inch ruler that has 12 inches, but this is a different tool. This is a centimeter ruler. So what do we notice? Again, we see that these unit cubes are 1 centimeter because they measure exactly. Remember, we don't line up the ruler at the end of the ruler. We have to find that line that says 0, and that's where it starts. So we've lined these up. And what are you noticing? I'm noticing that I can count these unit cubes, and they match exactly with the centimeters on the centimeter ruler. So we can answer that I can count the units on the ruler, these centimeter units, that match the length of an object the same way that I count the unit cubes. So these are the same thing, and I can use them the same way to measure objects. Part B asks us to use the centimeter ruler to measure Larsa's pencil. So here we have the pencil starting right at the 0 mark, just like we've used other rulers. It's exactly the same, and then it's laid flat all the way till it ends. And so we see that it goes all the way across, and where does it end? It ends at 14. Each one of these is 1 centimeter. So how long is Larsa's pencil? Her pencil is 14 centimeters. Great job. Let's look at the next page, page 477, under Step It Out. Carlos measures his comb to make sure it can fit in his bag. Use a centimeter ruler to measure the comb. Okay, so we have the comb, and we need to line up the left end of the comb with the 0 mark on the centimeter ruler. So you may need to pause and get a centimeter ruler, or you can follow along with me. Okay, so we have our centimeter ruler, and I'm going to take this ruler, and just like it asked, I'm going to line up the left end of the comb with the 0 mark. Now, my centimeter ruler doesn't actually have the number 0 on there, but I know that this is 1, and so right before it would be 0. I'm not going to line it up with the edge of the ruler because that's not where the measuring starts. So I've lined it up here at the 0 mark, and then I lay it flat across, and I see, oh, this is where the comb ends, and so I can answer which number mark lines up with the right end of the comb. Right here, this is the left, this is the right. It lines up with the number 16. So we can write that in. So that gives us the answer of how long is the comb? The comb is 16 centimeters long. Great work. Let's do check for understanding. Measure the key with a centimeter ruler. So you may want to pause and try this on your own and come back to check your answer, or you can follow along with me. How long is the key? Let's find out. So I'm going to take my centimeter ruler, and I'm going to start at the left and line up the 0 mark right here where the key starts. Reminder, we don't start here, we start at the 0 mark. I lay it flat across and I see where does the key end. The key ends right here. What number is next to that line? 5. Awesome. So we can answer that our key is 5 centimeters. Great job. As always, you can go back and rewatch this video and you can pause along the way as needed. Great job today.